Hey guys, Miaiso here for what is perhaps the final installment of TMI. There's only 3 comments left to read, unless I missed some, or they didn't load or something, which is very possible. So if I missed your comment, please tell me, and well, I may make an addendum, I guess. But if that is not the case, then this is the final part, and let it begin. Wemo Revcon asks, hope your PC gets better soon. On to the questions, smiley face. If a newspaper released an article on you, what would the title be? Well, let's see. 22-year-old male tells his story about how he was lost in his closet for 10 years. Sounds about right to me. If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Probably rice. I like rice. It works for me. It's kind of there, and it tastes pretty good. So, yeah. What's one thing that you look forward to that helps you get up in the morning? Well, if I've made a video the day previously, you usually like to wake up and read comments. Surprise. Yeah, like, if I didn't make a video, it's usually, like, whatever I was doing, like, before I went to bed or something. If I was working on something, like a hack or a level or something, I wake up and then, all the ideas I had overnight that won't get implemented, and then I try to implement them, and then they don't get implemented. But anyway, yeah. Top 5 video game series? Alright, here we go. It's time to reveal all of my secrets. Alright, so top 5 here. So, number 1 of my top 5s is Metroid series. It's a pretty cool game with a pretty cool settings usually, and gameplay, and flying around everywhere, and spin jumping, and using a ground pound. This is a pretty cool video game series, I think. Another one that is extremely important to my childhood, I guess, and, internet development is actually Animal Crossing, the series. Like, the first game was really amazing, and it was basically the way I found, like, the first forums and stuff. And then I met, like, a bunch of people, and, like, with the DS game online and stuff, and it was just such a great time. I met some people. I met people on the internet, and it was grand, and things happened, and so on and so forth, and now I am here. The Zelda series, Legend of Zelda, is a pretty great game series. From its inception in 1984, it became a cult classic, and I'm possibly making up facts. I'm just kind of guessing things here, but basically the Zelda series is I enjoy the puzzles, the exploration, the puzzles, the items, the puzzles, the worlds, the puzzles, and junk. And, I forgot one on this list, actually. Okay, well, whatever. Jeez, no. Wait, okay. No, okay. Rethinking, I might make a top 6 here. Or maybe not, I don't know. But a video Paper Mario series is also, like, one of my favorites here. I love the badge system. And, I think that as far as RPGs are concerned, it's probably freaking garage door activating downstairs. Will that show up in video? I don't know, and I don't care. But yeah, I just like the way that the gameplay is in battle as opposed to other RPGs. I can't RPG the RPGs where you just sometimes don't do much when you're like in a battle or something. It just can't hold my attention, and I get bored. But Paper Mario doesn't have that problem because action commands are appealing to my mind. This being said, I've never played Sticker Star, so yeah. Another series is the Mother series. That's You know, like, I know I said I don't like some stuff about boring combat, but I don't know. Mother 3's combat is actually pretty interesting, so I guess, you know, that makes up for Earthbound's and Mother 1, Earthbound 0. But, I don't know, I just love the weirdness. The weirdness, the wackiness, the bizarro, the sad clowns, the all that jazz that exists within that series. And honorable mention goes to a sixth series that I enjoy, and this may shock you, but I actually enjoy the Halo series. Okay, I've only played like the first two, but whatever. It's helping me in my time of need right now because I have an Xbox and it's like my only console that works. So honorable mention to Halo series because I'm replaying it right now, and you know I always like that game. Like like the first and second game are pretty nice. The first one is especially fond for me, but they're both pretty cool. I don't ask why I enjoy random FPS here. That's very, very well known. I just it appeals to me. Okay, it's okay. It's bloody. Okay, but there's alien blood, so it's alien-y. It's fine. Okay, this is gonna be a long video. I can tell already. Name origin, you ask? Alright, so you know me here as ISO, which is short for isocitration, which is in turn an alternate form of isocitrate, which I just kind of modified on a whim when I joined YouTube. But isocitrate is a chemical found in biology. It is an organic thing or something. It is isocitric acid, basically, which is a thing that happens. It exists and is used in like animal and probably plant respiration. So it's a thing. It's like citric acid, except it's isocitric acid, so it's like the same but different. And basically, yeah, I needed a name for an MMO back in the day, and I just, you know, I looked in my biology textbook, and random page, oh man, oh, I could pick citric acid, but why don't I pick isocitric acid? And there you go. And then I made, you know, isocitrate, because that's like the way you would say isocitric acid in one word. And then isocitration when I joined YouTube because isocitrate was taken or something. And the shun is just there for whatever. It doesn't mean anything. Did you get your eggnog yet? I don't think I've ever actually had eggnog before. Just the name itself does not inspire hope for the taste for me. Eggnog? Like, what the freaking hell is that supposed to even represent? I'm not sure. Not sure. Yeah. What's your favorite kind of music to listen to? Video games? Favorite TV show and movie in the past 5 years? Ever? In the past 5 years? Ever? No. I can't even. I don't think I can answer this. I've not seen that many of either, so it's just, I can't. I've already answered some stuff partially. I can't. What's a hobby that you have that none of us know about? I'm pretty sure you all know all of my hobbies now. Like, I forget some of the most obvious things sometimes when I'm trying to like answer these questions, so I apologize if I answer them incorrectly, you know, to be honest. Like, sometimes I may like say something that's not my favorite is my favorite, and then I remember the favorite thing later, and it's just like, oh well. But I as far as a hobby, I think I'm just boring enough that you know pretty much everything about me now. I think, like, I just nothing. What hobbies? Like, I think I pretty much mentioned them all at some point in this Q&A. Okay. Wow, I'm bland as hell. What's your favorite season? I don't know. It kind of changes. It's usually the opposite season that it is from the present. Although I don't know. Summer's not. I'm not overly fond of summer. Although it's not technically winter yet. I guess it's autumn technically. I don't know. Autumn's pretty cool. Winter. I like autumn and winter, and those are nice seasons. All right. I can't choose between them. All right. All right. And Wiimote Revcon, sir, I would just like to, thank you again for that big old essay thing that you sent me the other day. I don't know, it was really a nice read, and well, to be honest, it touched me. It really did. Like it because of how similar your situation was to mine. Kind of, like, in a lot of ways. So I just thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Lunatic Quark asks, what kind of traits do you like in video game characters? Well, apparently I like shadow villain people or something. This is not something that I initially thought of, or at least, but I also like characters that have like aquatic features for some reason. I don't know, I always thought that was cool. And also silent protagonists are also really interesting. Not really, but I just prefer them to I don't know, a vocal protagonist. But I guess if they only speak during cutscenes, that's okay. But for like speaking during gameplay, I don't really like it. I guess that's how I feel. What kind of traits do you like in any kind of character? Like basically the same, I guess. The same as above, except silent protagonists need not apply. They can stay in their video game format. Like, I don't know, I feel like video game characters are any kind of character in my mind, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. What kind of traits do you like in inanimate objects in video games or other media? Inanimate objects? What the hell? Oh, I love them when they have a rough texture. Like, what the freaking hell? I don't even know how to answer this in a way that is existing. Like, what the hell? Do you have any preferences on story in video games? I like stories. They're a welcome addition. Like, I don't mind stories in video games. Like, I'm perfectly fine with them existing, even if they're terrible, because I will still appreciate it. I'm the kind of person who will like appreciate a story no matter how terrible it is. To other people, like other people are like hating on it, and I'm just like, wait, what? Why? Oh, well, I didn't feel that way. Okay, whatever. That's kind of how it goes with like when I watch movies and stuff. I guess I just don't see the bad. I guess because I am blind to it. I don't know. Sometimes, at least. How did I become good at video games? Well, I'm sorry to say that if you're not good now, you'll never be good. I don't know. How do you become good at video games? Am I good at video games? I don't know. I just don't. I just do play them, and then I play them. And if it's not something I've ever practiced. I have never practiced really playing a video game before. That's not my. It's not what I like to do. When I play video games, I play them to play them, and play them I do. What is your favorite question? My favorite question is, what is your real name? And nobody asked. Oh, it's too bad. Oh well. What is your favorite unspecified thing? Oh, well, I don't know. I'd be a little embarrassed if I said it, so I don't think I don't think that I will say that. Sorry. What is the current time at which you're reading this question? It is currently 8:36 p.m. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, in 24 land time, that's, I don't know, math. It's something. How long? Yeah, this is gonna be like about 20 minutes or more, at least. Okay. But anyway, last comment. Rihad asks, have you had the chance to travel abroad? If so, where? I have actually traveled abroad, but it's been like 10 years now. But like, I went to Italy on a school trip once. So, you know, we went to like Florence and like Rome and places like that and Colosseum and touristy things, you know. But yeah, and I've also been to England, and you know, we did stuff there, like go to touristy trap places like Stonehenge and junk. But yeah, I have been outside of this country, and I guess Mexico counts, doesn't it? That does count. Even if it doesn't feel like it counts because it's pretty close to here, I guess that counts. But yeah. What do you think defines the people watching your videos? Adjectives. Well, I have compiled a list of adjectives that I will read off that describes the people who watch my videos completely and 100% accurately, I'm sure. And without further ado, let us begin. Strange. Odd. Peculiar. Sexual. Cool. Neat. Hard-boiled. Generous. Helpful. Nerdy. Foreign. Filled with blood. Inappropriate. Mindless. Thoughtful. Caring. Slippery. Deliciosus. Firm. Moist. Dicey. Frozen. Colorful. Brutal. Fictional. Creative. Pleasuring yourselves to my voice. Beautiful. Dissectable. Wise. And huggable. And there you go. That is what defines you in my mind, apparently. Has the Grinch visited you this year? Or Krampus? I have not prepared my severed head offerings yet, but I'm sure once I do, they'll be right on their way. Have you ever considered doing any kind of co-op LPs with somebody? I've done a few co-com LPs with somebody. I've done one with Frozlar so far, I think. Just one. And I've done... Oh, have I done with... I've done... not LPs, really. None that have lasted, at least, so... basically... Co-op, co-com, any kind of double team, I have to be super duper comfortable around that person. I have to be like pretty close friends for this to work. Otherwise, I am going to be uber uncomfortable. Oh yeah, I guess with Potato. Yeah. I'm remembering now. I'm remembering things that happened on streams. I wasn't completely drunk. Right. Okay, so yeah, Janet. I did stream with her. That's not an LP though, so I guess that doesn't technically count. But yeah, basically, if I'm not like super close, it's gonna be awkward, especially in an LP setting where I'm just not sure how I should act with another person. Because you know, my channel is just like this one shtick person here. I am all by myself. I can talk as much as I want or as little as I want, and it's fine. And I don't have to be having an awkward conversation with someone either. But, you know, with another person there, it's just like, okay, how much should I talk? What should I be talking about? And how do I make this work? How do I overcome my social anxiety and become comfortable talking to this person? So that's why I like don't normally do co-com, because I don't think I do a very good job at it. Except with a few key people, I guess, that I know on the internet. And, hey, that's that. Wow, and just like that, I'm out of questions. correct answer. Wow, okay, well, it's been a nice series. I've learned a lot. I hope you've learned a lot. And I hope you still don't hate me. Okay, well, yeah, this Q&A has been a learning experience for all of us, I think, even myself, because I made this Q&A because I was feeling like stupidly and uncomfortably like closed off with like no one to talk to some stuff about, so I just felt like making it just so I could, you know, tell somebody like what the hell I don't do all the time. So, you know, I apologize for being like stupidly honest about dumb things, but well, I just needed to have a way to talk about it, and even if people didn't necessarily ask all the questions that I had answers for, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Stuff, things, and this is going on for quite a while now with no questions here. So see you guys sometime in the future. Don't know what I'll be doing next. Because until I get a new computer, until I get the new computer, I am not gonna be able to do much. I will try to think of some things to upload, but I don't know exactly when or what some of those things are. I have some things, at least 1 or 2 videos of ideas of stuff, but not much else, so there could be some hiatus going on. I don't know. Just a warning, I guess. So see you guys at some point, and thanks for dealing with all my crap. Yeah.